Oh, sorry. I forgot I was watching Better Call Saul. Hold up, let me pause that. I'm just on like the first episode where he is. Uh, what interesting happens in this episode? It's just like one of the greatest shows ever. Sorry, I was just watching it. It's hard not to watch it, honestly. But you should you should watch it. Um, I'm sorry, that was a dumb joke. I unpaused Better Call Saul on accident. If I'm being 100% honest, and I was like, this would be a good joke. But hey, what's up? I don't think you're watching these. It's either you or some random Russian guy who's like trying to get me, who's trying to scam me, right? And he's gonna comment and say, "Oh my God, you're so cute. Give me $100, and I'll send you booby pics." And it's like, don't eat them, don't want them. That's kind of gross. I'll be honest, sir. Um, but yeah, what's up? How are you? I hope you're doing good. Uh, hmm. So I've been trying to be more open, right, about my issues. But my issue I've ran into an issue with being more open about my issues, which is the fact that there's literally nothing that can help, or like specifically us us, me and you related issues. I can tell you them, and then that's it. And they're probably just going to be a strain on you mentally, and that's it. So what do I do? I don't know, but I can't hold these in forever, right? Um, so just a reminder: when you get back, we're gonna talk it out. And if you don't want to, you will be in charge of the situation. You have to start it. You have to say, "Hey, want to talk it out?" Like those words exactly. And if you don't, I'll take it as she doesn't want to talk about anything. Blah blah blah. Right. And if you forget, that's fine. But that's it. Just bring it up if you remember it. I just want you to initiate it, I guess. Because if you don't, then I'll feel like, oh, she doesn't care. She's just doing this, so she could keep being around. Um. Hmm. God, I miss you. I miss being able to hang out on Animal Crossing so much. I really don't know what I can do to help you right now. Besides say, I love you, and I miss you, and I hope you're coming back. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I feel kinda like I'm hitting a brick wall with these videos where I need to talk about my feelings, but I don't feel like I can, which is a problem. But it's fine. I'm sure it'll get solved in the next few months. That's good. It's just next few months. Um, what else? My biggest fear is probably my mom asked me, all right, like genuinely, if I could have anything, um, right now, it would probably to visit you or at least get some clarity with this, uh, right? Like that's all I want right now because My biggest issue, I'd say maybe it's not. It shouldn't be my biggest issue, maybe, but it is. And I don't know what to do, really. I'm gonna keep on trying to make videos, but if it hits a pattern where I'm just like, if I start saying the same thing over and over and I realize that, I think I'm gonna slow down video production. But once I get my new, I don't know, I've been like hooked in on, once I get my new room, I'll be a whole different person. No, I'm not gonna be. Just because not having my room, a new room, made me what I am today, or partially made me what I am today. Having my own room isn't gonna make me different and make me happier, and a better boyfriend and blah blah blah. I watched Umbrella Academy for the first time today. Me and Tony did. We sat down for like 3 hours and watched the first 3 episodes. They're pretty good. I like the show a lot. I love Klaus a lot, or Claus or whatever. Um, I love the masks that the Cha Cha and Hazel have. It's a good show. I love the monkey. The monkey is super cool. And I love you. I know you're not in the show. But if you were, no, if you were, I'd be. If you were in that show, I think it would scare me more than anything. And like, right? Because I'd be freaking out and thinking, oh my god, she's probably gonna leave me for some better guy. And then I'd think, she's in Umbrella Academy. No, she's famous, right? And I throw everything to the side. Which, no offense, like, just because I think you would leave me for someone better, it's mainly because why wouldn't you? All right, look at this. Look at this guy. Like, what's making you stick around? And honestly, I don't know. And I remember an instance where I think you got hurt because you were. I remember one time you were like, "Do you think I would cheat on you?" Right? And in my mind, then it was, I don't know. Yeah, probably. Why wouldn't you? Right? But you were mad at me, so I couldn't say that. And so I just said, no. And then I kept it in until now. Which was a dumb idea. But like, genuinely, why wouldn't you? Right? And like, maybe you do love me, right? I say this a lot. But if you do, part of the situation is convincing me, I guess. And like, it's hard to bring up. It's a really hard thing to bring up because when you have like, me and one of my friends were talking about this earlier. If you have trust issues and like, I have abandonment issues ever since like week 6. I got like really big abandonment issues because you were like, you would disappear for 2 hours and I'd be like, hey, are you okay? I'd spam you, right? And like, you're coming back, right? Oh my god. And I'd have these dumb thoughts. And I don't think you want to bring them up. I don't think. And like, I'm kind of glad you didn't because I felt stupid. Just be like, oh, why did I do that? So you came back. So I don't know. I think if we find a way where, I think that's what, I think they're gonna, here, this is gonna be, the rest of this video is gonna be talking about how it would be after, this, once we get back, alright? I'm gonna be so much more clingy, right? Very much more clingy, and a lot of my issues. So let's say this is like baseline, right? How I used to be. Clinginess will go up. Then like some issues, like maybe like trust and abandonment issues, they'll go way up too, right? I'll be a lot more needy. I think I'll be a lot more open with like the fact that I love you, and I'll definitely try harder because this is like more of an incentive to be like, hey, when you have it, all right, sink your teeth in, all right, don't let it go, or enjoy every second of Ada when you have her. So I'm gonna like do that more. I'm gonna appreciate stuff more, but I'm gonna be more honest too. But more scared, of course. And I think after that, or like after you help me out with the stuff, and I'm not saying like, yep, you have to do it. I'm just saying like, when I'm with you, everything feels a lot easier. Like right now, it feels like climbing Everest, and then when you show up, it's like, oh, it's actually just a short hill. Um, but anyways, so once we climb that short hill, I think I don't know. I think I've learned a lot from this too, and I'll be more loving, and I think you'll need to take care of me more in the sense that you'll have to comfort me more. Be like, it's okay. I'm here. I'm not gonna go anywhere. Like, because I need to hear that now. Because I'm kind of scared that you're gonna disappear on me again. Or I will be when we're back together. I don't know how you will be though. I think you might be harder on yourself, so I'll need to be more forgiving and more loving towards you. And I'll have to thank you a lot more and be honest, and I'll try my hardest not to make you feel bad for this, because I really don't want you to feel like awful about it. But when I do bring it up, because I'm gonna need to bring it up, because this has become a substantial part of what I think through every day now, and like me currently has been based on the past like 2, maybe coming up on 3 months. So when I do bring up this era, I hope you know it's not to make you feel bad. It's just because it's important. I don't know. I feel like I feel bad for this like being such a big issue for me, because I'm sure you aren't happy about it either. But then you have to deal with some like little baby boy, like some big little baby crying to you about it all the time, and like that feels like I feel like that would suck. And another change will be I will be a lot more inclined to making videos more frequently, which will I'm sure you'll enjoy that. Uh, I'll think a lot more stupid things. Like, that's for sure. I'll have a lot more dumb thoughts. So I guess just a warning. If I think something stupid, it's because I'm stupid. Don't tell anyone this. This has been my big secret. I'm kind of an idiot. Right, and here's my predictions on how you will be, right? You'll be harder on yourself, I think, a lot more. And I think because of that, you will think that I don't love you, which I do. Like, I adore you. If I didn't, I wouldn't have stayed. I say that a lot. But it's true. Like, I would have no reason to stay if I didn't think you were the greatest. Or the great. You will need me a lot more, I think. Or like a lot more love, and I will be here to provide it. And I think you'll feel like you're being annoying a lot more. And what do you think I should do for that, Adam? Should I remind you just, hey, I care. I care about you a lot, and I care about this. I care about what you think about what's going on. Would that be good? Or like a little video about that? Tell me what you think. I think you would be. I think like the biggest thing would be you'd be hard on yourself a lot more, and then like it's easier to be sad, I guess, or like upset. I don't know. I love you a lot. You're perfect, and you're still mine. Hopefully, at least. And I love you. And I never want to get rid of you. And I never will. I'm gonna have you forever, Ada. At least I hope so. I want to have you forever. And if you want the same, well then that's a deal. You're mine forever. What do you say? Put her there. There you go. That's a handshake. I love you. Bye bye. I just had a dumb thought immediately. You better send me a letter. You better send me a letter. If you can't, then that's fine. Just when you get back, say sorry, I couldn't send a letter. If you forget to do that, I don't know. I guess you mission failed. But if you can send me a letter, just send me a letter, and I'll read it live on camera and give my first reaction. Unless you don't want me to. If you've already sent a letter, I'm sorry about bothering you about sending a letter. No, I just want to hear from you. And now that I have a way to, it's like, of course I want that. Like, it feels so much more comforting. Remember when we had to switch to being only able to talk through Animal Crossing? And it was around Halloween. It was like specifically the beginning of October, like it's barely in the teens. And I was freaking out because I was treating it like it was week 6. And I was already overthinking. because I felt like not being able to like have you on my phone and like talk to you then, it made me really anxious. And I hated it. And then I realized, hey, you're still here for me. Maybe not 24/7, but you're gonna be here for me as much as you can, right? Uh, and I felt a lot better. I genuinely have something in my eye, but yeah, that's how I felt at the beginning of like the we could only talk through Animal Crossing phase, right? And the reason I bring it up is because now it feels just like how I felt when we could only talk through Animal Crossing at the beginning, and I was worried and I was freaking out, and I didn't think that you would be there for me, and blah blah blah, right? And now, I guess letters are the closest thing I've got to a consistent connection to you, and that's what I want, really. And like, it's the closest thing I got to talking to you and knowing that you're here for me, and knowing that you'd stick around, and it's because you like me. So of course I'm gonna advocate for it, and it's literally all I want is like, hey, thank you for the letters, or something to show that you care, at least, even if you care because it helps you. Something to show to me that what I'm doing matters, and to you at least. And I guess that's a way. So, because let's be honest, I'll forget it. I have forgotten it once before, for a few months. I don't know. I'm sorry. I love you. Have a good day. Write a letter. You know what you should do? Write to me and then don't send me a letter. Just tell me what you want to tell me. Don't send a letter. Write out, hey Jacob, I've been thinking, and then talk to me. I know I won't read it. And if you want me to read it, send it my way and I will read it. But if it feels hard, I guess this is like baby steps to actually writing me a letter and sending it, is just writing a letter towards me. You don't have to send it. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm asking a lot. But like a letter from you, current you, would make my reasoning for why I'm doing this a lot easier. And it would help with the not being able to sleep at night, because I overthink. So yeah, there's why you should send me a letter. There's how I think it's gonna be once we get back on our swing and train. And here's this. I love you. Bye. Have a good day. Bye bye.